What's going on, you guys? Ryan from Whatfix here, and welcome back to a new video. In this video, we're going to go ahead and be talking about WrestleMania 33. The show is just under 2 weeks away, and just talking to some friends and looking at online, it seems like a lot of people have some low expectations for this year's Mania, and I feel like most people are looking at this card and are a little bit disappointed. In fact, the reason why I decided not to go to Mania this year, which was going to be a yearly tradition, as you guys know, the past 2 years I've done vlogs going to Mania, but it's just because the card it doesn't look that great. But what I decided to do was go to the other perspective, look at things in a positive lens, and let's go ahead and count down the top 5 matches that I think could be the best at WrestleMania 33. The first match we're going to get into here is Chris Jericho versus Kevin Owens. I was actually at Raw yesterday when I feel like they really started to pump this storyline with some juice. That's kind of a weird saying. They made things really interesting by adding the dynamic of Kevin Owens looking up to Chris Jericho as a mentor, as a role model, which I think really added to this match and is going to make it very interesting. Either way, I think this match is going to be good. I don't see how you can put Owens and Jericho in the same ring, especially with the story that they have behind it now, and have a bad match. So I think this could be up there in terms of one of the better ones at Mania. Another show I was at, if you guys remember that network special, what was it, the MSG one in 2015, I think it was 2015. Kevin Owens was defending his Intercontinental Championship, I believe, against Chris Jericho. I could be wrong, although I think it was a title match, and the match was fine. I thought it was pretty good, and I think these two can have a very good WrestleMania match. Also, I'm looking forward to seeing Owens go for the pop-up powerbomb and Jericho counters it into a code breaker, and I also think Owens should win this match and should become the new United States champion. Next up, we've got AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon. Now, before I'm filming this, it's actually before SmackDown, so I don't know whether or not they've added a stipulation to this match, which I think this match really needs, and it could be one of the best matches at Mania if it has a stipulation. Shane McMahon is a guy who has his better matches with those extreme moments and those spots, and you can't really do stuff like that in a normal match. It's WrestleMania, so I say put a stipulation on this, make it a last man standing match, do something interesting, sort of a different take on a lot of AJ's matches, because he hasn't had too many no DQ or no disqualification matches. He had the TLC match with Ambrose, which was really good, but either way, I think these two are going to put on a good show. While I personally would have preferred to see AJ in the ring with someone like John Cena or Undertaker or something like that, I still think this has the potential to be one of the better matches on Mania. Then we've got the Cruiserweight Championship match between Neville and Austin Aries, and this is going to be really good, I think, and I'm very much looking forward to this. It's great to see Austin Aries finally make his WrestleMania debut. It's going to be really interesting to see how the match goes, and I think this really all depends on where the match is placed, because if this is maybe the first match or one of the first few matches, I think if the crowd's really into it, it's going to make the match even better. But if they throw this in the middle somewhere, I think that's where it's going to fail, and that's one of the reasons why I think the Cruiserweights are not succeeding currently, because on Raw, they're just thrown into the middle of the hour where people are bored. It's not really the main event. The show has already started, so the hype has died down. By opening the show with the Cruiserweights, like what WCW used to do, it's going to make the crowd excited to see some high-flying action, and I think this match is going to be very good, and I think it's going to be great when Austin Aries, and here's a spoiler on a prediction I have for the Mania video, becomes the new Cruiserweight champion. Second to last here, we've got Undertaker versus Roman Reigns. Now, I am still very much excited for this match. In fact, I believe at the beginning of the year, I made a video about Undertaker and who I'd like to see his opponents be, and one of them, I believe, was Roman Reigns, and I've been looking forward to the match ever since I started building it towards the Royal Rumble. Now, granted, just like the AJ Styles situation, I'd much rather see Undertaker go into the ring with someone like John Cena or AJ, but I think Roman is fine because they have a chance to do something really good here. Now, maybe it's stupid of me to think they are, but there could be a chance, Roman turns heel. We've sort of been holding on to that since like 2014 of Roman finally going to the dark side, and I don't know if they're going to do it or not, but I think this match has a lot of potential to be good. And similar to the Shane situation with Undertaker, it seems like he's at that stage of his career where it's really not going uphill. I feel like he's reached his peak. So a stipulation match is really going to benefit him. But either way, you know, this could be really good with Roman turning and maybe beating Taker, even though I don't want to see that. But I feel like either way, this match isn't going to be terrible, and it has the potential to maybe be the best match at Mania if they sort of go bold with Roman turning heel. And in my opinion, the best match at WrestleMania, it's got to be Seth Rollins versus Triple H. We've been worried the past couple of weeks that this match might not happen. They might put Triple H in there with somebody else, but finally, we got the confirmation on Raw yesterday that Rollins is going to be wrestling Triple H, and what I think is going to be, they said, a non-sanctioned street fight, something like that. No rules though, doesn't really matter because we've been waiting for this match for a very, very long time. It's been a very slow build since after SummerSlam when Triple H turned on Seth Rollins. Rollins has got to get his revenge here at WrestleMania. I actually posted about this a little while ago on my Instagram. I think it's going to be a great moment if, and I think when, Seth Rollins defeats Triple H with the pedigree at WrestleMania. That'd be a great way for Triple H to retire, but I know he's not retiring. He's probably got like a couple more years in him. Rollins, though, I think it's going to be a great moment for him to defeat Triple H with Triple H's own signature move, the pedigree, and I think it's going to be the best match at WrestleMania. That's enough of me talking, though. Let me know what you guys think down below. What match do you guys think is going to be the best at Mania? Maybe it's the Corbin and Ambrose match, which I wanted to put on here really badly, or maybe you're a lunatic and you think that Goldberg and Lesnar is going to be great. Either way, though, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you're not already, and as always, stay tuned to the next one.